First at 10 on this Tuesday night, bad weather affecting much of the country. 2 storms just as the busy Thanksgiving travel season is about to get underway. Some people might be braving the storm, others might be changing plans because of it. And Jeff Cox kicks off our coverage tonight with this report.
Thanksgiving is just 2 days away, but millions of folks across the country could have a tough time getting to their turkey dinners thanks to major storm systems forming from California to New England, the West Coast getting pummeled by high winds, heavy rain, and snow, while another storm is creating blizzard-like conditions from the Rockies to the Midwest.
It's lovely weather in which we're having has been forecast for quite a number of days now, and it came down and people weren't ready.
Airlines are scrambling to keep up with the weather, but there have already been hundreds of flight cancellations and delays, and that's expected to get even worse on Wednesday.
So our airlines canceled flights in advance just based off the storm. I mean, you could see all around us. It's really heavy winds. It's low visibility.
The Northeast also expecting a major storm system to hit hard on Wednesday. Folks there are gearing up for heavy rain and snow that could make driving dangerous, with most saying they'll take it slow on the roads.
Just give, plenty of space in front of you on the roads and try to make sure that your partner is not freaking out while they're driving.
Despite the wicked weather, local officials and travel employees say they're ready to help passengers get home for the holidays.
I help them out a little bit and just give them a friendly smile and just know it's going to be okay.
And Jeff is in the Skywatch Weather Center tonight. Jeff, AAA says more than 55 million Americans traveling at least 50 miles or more from home this Thanksgiving. And many of those will have to deal with some of that nasty weather.
Exactly right, Aaron. We have 2 weather systems that we'll be tracking crossing the country in time for the Thanksgiving holiday. And as you mentioned, many folks are likely to be impacted. Welcome into the Skywatch Weather Center. Here's a loop of the radar over the last 6 hours. And you've got 2 winter storms, the first through the nation's midsection tonight. Big snowmaker in Colorado. Some places are measuring snow in feet there. That snow tonight moving through Sioux Falls, the center of this storm system headed for the Great Lakes region. This is the same storm system that will bring us a small chance of rain tomorrow. Then weather system number 2, it's coming in out west. Oregon, California, and Nevada all getting snow tonight. That system will cross the country in the coming days. A 1-2 punch for many folks out west. Here in middle Georgia, though, it's no winter weather. In fact, it'll be much warmer tonight than it was last night. Notice most of the region in the 50s. Now, if you're east of I-75, we have seen the 40s dominate this evening. Dublin, you're down to 43. Irwinton, you're at 49. But I think the metro area will likely stay around 50 tonight, if not actually warming up during the overnight hours. So our day planner calls for the 50s at 8 o'clock as warmer air starts coming in from the south. Low 70s by lunchtime and low to mid 70s for the afternoon. So tomorrow, a very warm day, but also a day of limited sunshine and a couple of showers as well. All right, coming up in just a bit, we'll take this small rain chance. We'll track it hour by hour. I'll have the national maps before the hour is over. And of course, rain this weekend. And you can't forget, it is the forecast you always ask for and we deliver every year. My annual winter forecast. Is it going to snow this winter? You'll find out in less than 20 minutes. Aaron?
Genuinely surprised it wasn't already a law. It seems like just a common sense thing to have to protect our animals.
Abusing animals is now a federal crime. Less than 24 hours ago, President Trump signing the Preventing Animal Cruelty and Torture Act into law. WGXA's Jayla Whitfield joining us now with local reaction about the new statements in history. Jayla.
Yeah, Aaron, at one point it was unacceptable, but now it's illegal. President Trump called this law a very important signing. He believes this bill will help people be more responsible and human stewards of our planet. Now, this law will allow authorities to crack down on some of the worst acts of animal cruelty. Middle Georgia resident Virginia Turner says the measure before Trump signed the PACT Act was merely a slap on the wrist.
Cruelty, I mean, we've seen cruelty to people, but there's something about a helpless creature that cannot defend itself. I mean, can to a degree, but can't really defend itself. And that animal needs protection.
Now, in August, 2 residents were put in custody facing animal cruelty charges. And in February, a Macon man was arrested after 25 dogs were seized from his home for dog fighting. It's cases like this that may have harsher punishments in the future. Now, many say this law is a historic leap for animals. The federal offense can be punishable with fines and up to 7 years in prison. For now, in the studio, Jayla Whitfield.
Well, thanks. New at 10, the Bibb County Sheriff's Office says a man robbed Harbor Freight Tools on Eisenhower Parkway in Macon with a gun. And officials say the incident caused Central Georgia Technical College in Macon to go on a soft lockdown. No one was injured. Anyone with information about this should contact the Bibb County Sheriff's Office.
Air conditioners are going out. People are living with box fans and they're on oxygen. We have mold growing everywhere in the building.
Problematic and dangerous living conditions. That's what was described to the Vineville Christian Towers in Macon. Residents first told us about the problems at the complex back in June. And we learned just today that there could soon be some changes to improve that building. We know a Boston company looking to buy the property updated Macon Bibb commissioners today about their plans. Elliot White from Weston Associates talked about their progress and asked for money. He's hoping the county will loan him $400,000 from home fund loans on the contingency that they get low-income housing credit from the Georgia Department of Community Affairs.
The building needs to be repointed and resealed. All of the windows need to be replaced. There needs to be a new roof. The security systems in the building need to be upgraded. The life safety systems will be upgraded. All of the major mechanical, HVAC, the PTAC units in the different apartments, the elevators, everything will be either brand new or refurbished.
This resolution was passed by the committee and will go to the full commission on Tuesday. Developing tonight across the nation and the world, at least 20 people are dead and hundreds more injured after an earthquake. Also, California battling yet another wildfire, forcing several people to evacuate. And a sad update about a koala that made national headlines after being rescued from a brush fire. The death toll continues to rise after that major earthquake this morning in Albania. It's the strongest to hit in 4 decades there. The 6.4 magnitude earthquake toppled buildings, and neighboring countries sent in first responders to help search for survivors. Santa Barbara County in California is under a state of emergency tonight after a fire sparked late yesterday afternoon. The cave fire has led to inferno conditions along some area roads. Officials ordered evacuations as the flames advanced toward populated areas. Many homes worth several $1 million are threatened. The fire has scorched more than 4,000 acres, and firefighting resources from neighboring counties are helping battle that blaze. And Lewis the koala, the one rescued from an Australian brush fire, has died. Officials made that decision to euthanize Lewis today after inspecting his wounds. They say it became clear his burns were not going to improve. Now, Lewis was estimated to be about 14 years old. He became popular after this video circulated on social media that showed a motorist running from her car to help the koala. Animal experts fear more than 350 of the marsupials have been killed.
I need to see your driver's license, please. I understand that, sir. This is not going to take long. I need to see your driver's license, please.
Officer training taken to the next level. Straight ahead, the technology helping some new officers in Georgia de-escalate potentially dangerous situations.